You can support a president and not be, not support their administration. I mean, not trust the people in it, like the White House staffers. You can. People tend to think that I'm just some liberal because I don't like the staffers. No, I support Trump. I don't support this. They're, and here's the thing, because I've struggled with this. I have. I pray to God about it all the time, most especially when it came to Kirk and Trump's relationship, okay? And I'm not sure I really buy that they were so close. I think Trump was highlighting him. What gives it away that I knew Kirk before he died, I knew he was up to no good. He was. He is him, TPUSA, they're a faction. The White House staffers loved Kirk because they're too focused on 2028 and they just want power and control. That's why I don't like Susie Wiles. Look, I've prayed about this. I mean, I've prayed about it so much because to me, at the end of the day, it's about following God's will. But God has made it clear to me, the same God that tells me I don't need to worry about Trump tells me that who Charlie Kirk was. So it causes this cognitive dissonance kind of thing. The thing is that identity is what Jesus came to destroy. He came to rip it down and say, no more with this, I'm bringing women up to equal status. Does that mean that women are physically stronger than men? No, not usually. But that's not what Jesus was doing. Okay, yeah, that's the only difference, is that most men are stronger than women, okay? That's it. That's it. So Jesus was showing there's absolutely no reason for this, women submitting to man anymore. It needs to stop. But he came because there were so many identities everywhere. And there still is. And these factions create identities. And these people and the money behind these people on both sides, they don't care if they have to get a hold of the Republicans or the Democrats. They just want to get a hold of you. So I don't trust people like that. I don't care if they're in Trump's administration. I don't care how much Trump praises them. That is his deal, okay? He can do whatever he wants to do. The same God that tells me I don't need to worry about him is the same God that tells me who all these groups are, okay? And they are part of the problem. Look at how focused everybody is on 2028. Like not using, nobody with any sound judgment, nobody with any logical, people just, oh yeah, Vance. It's like stupid people just falling into the same trap. Vance, Kirk, do you realize they were never Trumpers? Oh yeah, I know, they suddenly came around. Really. These people they always want to take credit that belongs to Donald Trump, that like he couldn't get elected without TPUSA. Bullshit. No, you know what? No, God, because this is what I don't like about these people. They have no humility, none. Because they're not about making things better. They're about control. That's what they're about. Believe it or not, wickedness created both of these. It did. Most people would say, that's not true for, oh yes it is. Yes it is. Because of the very few people that understand Jesus. Because they believe that Jesus came to give them a book. They don't follow the shepherd's voice. I say this all the time. I mean, for those that do see a lot of my videos, I'm sorry, I hate repeating myself all the time, but they don't follow the shepherd's voice. That's what Jesus came to bring you, so that this would stop going on, because this was just creating more identities. One identity, you're either a child of God or you're not, and nobody's going to force you to be. Well, they'd like to try, because they're just all misguided people. And in some cases, the power behind them, the big faces you see, they know that they're serving another master, not the true master. Both of these, both created by wickedness. I know. TPUSA, how could you say that? Because it's true. Do I believe that God wants you to love your country and the flag? Yes, yes. But this one, neither one are any different. It's all about control for them. Okay? They were going to run Kirk and Vance in 2028. Two former never Trumpers. Come on, people. So then when Trump puts all these Kirk loyalists in his White House, do you think that he's not, do you really think that he's just, he's suddenly accepting them? No, he's letting them, I think he gives people a chance. I do think he does that. But every time what these people all show is that they do not get off of their mindset. Like they didn't learn the lesson from what happened to Kirk. Instead, they've all run around, and here's the other thing. Now that Candace and Erica had their meeting, 4.5 hour meeting, and everybody wanted to pull people, Team Candace, Team Erica, it's like they're all on the same team. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Charlie Kirk, Candace, Erica, TPUSA, they're all on the same team. And it's not the team that supports Trump. Do they outright say they do? Oh, yeah. With the goal always to start, as soon as he got in, to start moving it about Vance. And then when Kirk was gone, that threw a wrench into everything, when really what it should have done was told all those people. But I think a lot of them know that they serve wickedness. I do. Because anybody with a brain should have been asking themselves, why was Trump saved so many times? You clearly can see God intervened there. So why didn't God intervene with Kirk? Well, if you listen to TPUSA or you listen to any of these people, they're going to say that he was martyred for his faith. He didn't start talking about faith till 2020. Anybody, I don't have a lot of trust in anybody that started out a never Trumper that's at those levels. Because I get that people came on board with Trump later. I'm not talking about them. But the people like Glenn Beck, and you mean to tell me they've been in these big positions all this time, and they didn't know that Donald Trump was who he truly was? I did from the beginning. I never thought he was going to be somebody up to wickedness. Where he's confused me at times, where I've gone, I don't know, I start doubting him, is with the Kirk stuff. It is. It's when I'm like, I've gotten mad. I've gone off on him, on truth. Not that he ever sees it, but really. And then emails to the White House, and then I apologize because I realize I'm wrong. Because it is so confusing, and what people don't realize is you need to stop falling into this trap that just because you like Trump, it means you need to accept everybody around him. A ton of these people were never Trumpers. Am I saying none of them changed? Well, a never Trumper's a never Trumper. And instead of ever they give him lip service credit, but still what they do is they highlight Kirk. Because it's sick and twisted. It's people that do not want to give the credit where it's deserved. And they act like that without TPUSA, Trump wouldn't have gotten elected. Yes, he would have. He absolutely doesn't need any of them. He doesn't need Susie Wiles. He does not need any of these people. And what they continually do, because they make the mistake over and over again, is they think that they're undermining him. And I know he praises him. It gets on my nerves. It absolutely does. But see, at the end of the day, for me, the same God that tells me that I don't need to worry about Trump told me who Kirk and all of this is. And it is all part of the problem that God is taking down.